Hey everybody, it's Robin. Well, I've been meaning to do this video since October and I'm just not getting around to doing it. Um, as y'all recall, if you know, my longtime subscribers, and if you're new, I went on a cruise with the Reset Girl, and it was a group of women that went, and on that cruise it was a lot. There were a couple of days, you know, that we did crafting and things like that. So one of the projects that we were doing was called an altered book. So we were to bring an old vintage book or any kind of book we wanted, but she recommended a vintage book, and I found this vintage book online. It's called the Bobbsey Twins. You know, I've heard that term all my life, the Bobbsey Twins. I didn't realize there was actually a book on it. I mean, there were actually Bobbsey Twins, you know, stories. But this is the Bobbsey Twins in the Great West. I'm not even sure when it was printed because I've covered all that up. Because it needed to be one that you didn't mind ripping out pages and things. I will be redoing this cover, or, you know, covering it up. I just don't know what I want yet. So I was just going to do a quick little flip through on what an altered book is. Mine is not complete, but this is kind of what it looks like so far. But everything that is done is things that I did on the cruise. I haven't touched it since I got home. So when you open up the book, I just used craft paper, stickers, you know, just things in my stash. I also used pages. Brenda Aller, that went with me, the vintage book she used was an old hymn book, and so she, you know, ripped out the pages. You need to rip out so many pages so you have room to do all this extra stuff. And so we traded out pages, and so she had a lot of songs like I Would Be True, and so I just thought that was kind of cute. This book is for me. So I'm just going to briefly go through some things I've done. I need to put that tab on. You know, I just went through my craft supplies, and there was a few things that I got there that I purchased from the Reset Girl that I've used too. So, you know, pockets, and it's going to be things that whether I want to put pictures in it or come back and journal. I've almost decided not to do much of that other than just craft each page. Make it more like a mixed media kind of thing where I'm just crafting each page, and if I want to write something I can. So I have this. I do plan on this being more of my contents because I do have some tabs on here, and this is from a paper pack I had, some odor paper, some washi tape. This is from a notepad, and then this is a sticker from the paper pad here. But this sheet right here is from a, what am I trying to say? A notepad. I think I got at Target a few years ago. So this page I haven't done anything to. I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave it so you can see this is the original book, the Bobbsey Twins. I just added some washi tape. And then I've done this. And this was the paper cover that was on it. And as you can tell, it was really old, and I wanted to incorporate it somehow. So I went ahead and just tore the pages around and used some ink, distressing around it. And then I have this. And some of these I just got paper on and washi tape. I haven't even completely decorated them. I just got backgrounds on. Because I thought probably I would come and just journal something and maybe have a picture here. Here's some more from the hymn book that I just tore and put in here, in another little pocket. And then we took pictures with Corey. And then I asked Corey if she would mind writing something in my book, and she did. She wrote it here on this little guest check, and she slid it in here, which I thought was so cute because I just kind of had this together with the pictures, and I just kind of wanted her to jot something down on here, but she did it that way, and I thought that was really cute. So that's my little message from Corey. And I'll get a little closer. There's one with me and Corey, and then me and Corey and Brenda. The theme of it was anchored in him. So it was kind of cool. We're on a cruise and then there was an anchor on the shirt. So we bought shirts for that. And then you got this, and then just another little tag slid in there. I talked about meeting Brenda for the first time because we've been friends online for a while. So I wrote that here and just kind of covered it up. I have this. And I go from one color scheme on one page to another. This is vellum that I just covered up the words. So I think you can see the words in behind that. I just glued it down over that. Used washi tape in the middle, stickers, another little pocket. And then up here I put God winks. Corey talked about God winks, things that happen that you just know are from God to let you know He's there. And she gave several stories of hers which were very amazing. And when I think back in my life, there have been God winks. We just don't always realize it until after the fact. So this section I was going to put things like that. And this was an older cutout that I had. I think I got it in friend mail. And it was always too big for this or that. And it's just, you know what? This is perfect. This is just perfect to use my little cutouts and things. And then I have this, and then this was a guest check that came in. It didn't have the sticker on it in some of the goodies that Corey brought for us. And so I used a stencil and did the flower and some ink, some washi tape, and another sticker. And then on the back of this, I wrote what I'm thankful for. And then another little die cut. This says He knows. Just another little tab. And I plan on putting some pictures from our cruise on this page. And I thought this was perfect. Whom oceans part, O Lord, unite. So the oceans, you know, anchor. I just kind of thought that went together, so I put that there. You know, I used washi tape almost in the middle of each one of these, just to kind of give it a little bit more strength. And then I put some pictures here. This says Unconditional Love. And, you know, I'm so thankful that God brought Ronnie into my life. And then I put some pictures on here. There's a couple. That was in Cozumel. And then this was on this ship one night at dinner. And then here's when we were kind of dressed up. I took my little LG printer with me, and so I was able to print out some of those pictures while I was there on the cruise. And see, I don't even have to fill up the whole page. This was just a scrap piece of paper, and then I had a sticker that I just put on there. And the same thing here. These are just some stickers on paper. So I'm going to go back and do something else to this page, but I had these beautiful stickers of angels, and I wanted it on there. So I'm probably going to do some inking on here to finish this out, and some washi tape. This is some that I actually cut. This is from, I purchased a new Happy Planner, and it's an 18-month, so I don't need 2018 in it, so I took that part out. But this was from one of the dividers. This was, and then another divider. So I just cut them to go here, and I just haven't glued them in yet, but they're going to go on these two pages. So you can see there's more I need to do. Then I started skipping around instead of just doing it all from the beginning to end. Jesus is my treasure. Here's another piece of vellum over the writing. And I just, you know, put some eyelash trim there. And then, let's see, back here. Alright, so this is an envelope from the Planner Society. And then I put a little journaling card in here that I can write on. And then I have this. And this is just some ribbon I just stapled on there. And here's this one. These cute little notepads or pages of like notepads Corey had in some of her stuff. They already had, you know, for beloved daughter, you know, it's a message from Jesus, and then you can write on here whatever you want to write. And then these are just some punches that I just stapled on here. And this is just some sticky notes here and here that I have from a faith paper kit that I have. And I think that's it. That is it. And I went ahead and covered the inside cover here. But I haven't decided what I want to do to the outside yet. If y'all are interested, and I get enough people that are interested on watching me complete this, let me know, and I will do video as I do pages. It doesn't take me very long to do a page, so I could probably do 2 to 3, depending on how intricate I guess I want to make them, you know, per video. A lot of it's just the thinking process. I had so much stuff just laid out in front of me. We had huge tables to be able to craft on, and just grabbing stuff, and Brenda was there with me, so we were switching things back and forth and borrowing from each other. So yeah, I want to finish it up, and I'm hoping to start on that in the next week or two, and at least once or twice a week, you know, work on this until I finish it. So anyway, if you are interested in seeing more of this, just let me know. And then by the time I finish it, I'm hoping that I will have an idea of what I want to do. Do I want to paint this and put embellishments on it? Do I want to cover it? Do I want to keep the twins here on the front? I haven't decided yet. So anyway, and I just love the smell of an oat book, don't y'all? I wish I could smell it. The inside of a notebook, I just love it. So anyway, I will see y'all soon. Bye.